Okay, we're going to review and work on taking equations from standard form and moving them into slope-intercept form. Remember that standard form is ax bless me, plus by equals c. Okay, we need it into slope-intercept form in order to put it into the calculator or to graph it. And that's y equals mx plus b. Remember that m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Okay, with that, let me grab my paper that I wrote down the other problems on so I don't have to flip back and forth. The first one that we had, it was 2y plus 8x equals 10. We need to put that into slope-intercept form. So I normally draw my dotted line right here at the equal sign to help me remember which side to write it on. Here is the y. It needs to be by itself. The first thing I'm going to do is addition and subtraction. I see a plus 8 right here, so I'm going to subtract 8x from each side. Now, people normally bring down the 2y. What I see as a mistake is they put this together right here and they write 2x. Why is that wrong? You can't put them together, right? Because on the tiles, let me get rid of this right here. On the tiles, these are the little units, right? And the x's are the long ones. You can't put them together. They've got to stay separate. So it stays as negative 8x plus 10. Because I'm going to have my slope and my y-intercept. Now you should have divided by 2. And you get y equals negative 4x plus 5. Now, from here, what's my slope? What number is my slope? Negative 4. My y-intercept is 5, or we would write it as 0, 5. Next one, you had 2x plus 4y equals 28. Again, I'll go to the equal sign and put a dotted line. Here is my y. I need it by itself. We're going to do addition and subtraction first. So I'm going to subtract 2x from each side. I get 4y equals negative 2x plus 28. Now I'm going to divide each side by 4. I have y equals, because these cancel out. Now, negative 2 divided by 4. Remember, if you don't know what that reduces to, you can put that in the calculator and press math, enter, enter, and it will reduce it. That's negative 1/2 x. 28 divided by 4 is 7. Next one, we have negative 5x plus y equals negative 7. I need to get y by itself. So I'm going to have to add 5x to each side. I get y equals 5x minus 7. Now I've been writing it like this, but it's also okay to write it as y equals negative 7 plus 5x. It doesn't matter the order as long as they stay, the signs stay the same, positive and negative. Next one, negative 2x minus 3y equals 9. Dash line right here. Let's see. Y needs to be by itself. So I'm going to move the negative 2x. I'm going to add 2x to each side. I get negative 3y equals 2x plus 9. I'm going to divide by negative 3. And right here I've got y equals negative 2/3 x minus 3. Next one, negative x plus 3y equals negative 12. Okay, putting that into slope-intercept form. Again, y, you want it by itself. So I'm going to do addition and subtraction first. I'm going to add x to each side. You get 3y equals x minus 12. You're going to divide by 3. Here, this makes 1. So I get y equals. Now, this messes a lot of people up. What is x divided by 3? What does that mean? There's a 1 in front of it. Yeah, so it's 1/3 x minus 4. The sixth one was 3x minus 4y equals 11. To solve on this one, you would have subtracted 3x from each side. You get negative 4y equals negative 3x plus 11. Divide by negative 4. This one isn't as friendly. Right here, negative divided by negative is a positive. I get y equals, well, negative divided by negative is a positive. 3/4, that'll stay the same. That's as low as it goes. 3 divided by 4. A positive divided by negative is a negative. This one doesn't come out real nice. You can leave it as 11/4. Okay, or you could have, oh, what is that? 2 3/4 as a mixed, you could have had it as, there's many ways you could have written that. It could be y equals 0.75x minus 2.75. That one's just not very friendly to graph. We have 2x plus 3y equals 0 is the next one, is the seventh one. Remember, here is your y. Addition and subtraction first. So I'm going to subtract 2x from each side. I get 3y equals negative 2x. No 0 goes there. I mean, you can leave it there, but I'm just going to drop it off. Divide by 3. Y equals negative 2/3 x. Now on this one, as a reminder, what's the slope? What number's the slope? That one. Negative 2/3. What's the y-intercept? Yeah, if there's not a number written right here, it's 0. Because I could put a plus 0 right here, but I don't need to. Next one is 4x minus y equals negative 3. I'm going to get y by itself again. Remember, addition and subtraction first. I've got a positive 4x right here. So I'm going to subtract 4x from each side. I get negative y equals negative 4x minus 3. This is what people forget to do, is right here. They forget about this negative and they drop it off, but you can't. Because right now I've got to go and I've got to divide everything by negative 1. And I get y equals negative divided by negative is positive. Positive 4x plus 3. Next one, negative x plus 3y equals 12. This one, again, remember trying to get y by itself. Do addition and subtraction. Minus x, add x to each side. 3y equals x plus 12. Divide by 3. These cancel. Y equals, again, right here, x divided by 3. There's a 1 in front of it. So it's 1/3 x plus 4. The last one, 3x minus 3y equals 6. Subtract 3x from each side. These cancel. Negative 3y equals negative 3x plus 6. Divide by negative 3. You get y equals negative 3 divided by negative 3 is positive 1. X minus 2.